Sean Myers of the Westmoreland Sports Network, now joined by Brian Mesich, the head coach of the Norwin Knights softball team, before they compete in the Class 6A WPIAL championship game against Seneca Valley. And first off, Brian, congrats. This is a big-time accomplishment. I know you and the Knights have been so close so many times. What was that emotion like when you knocked off a rival in Hempfield to secure your spot in the championship?
It was like an elephant kind of coming off my shoulders. They were, our big bugaboo. We couldn't get past that, and girls played tremendous, and couldn't be more proud of them. And then just unbelievable kind of just general. I mean, can't really put it into words. It was just like, whoo, one of those things. It was just exciting.
There were some past seasons where it seemed like Norwin would be poised to get over the hump, and you had success at times in the regular season against the heavyweights, including Hempfield. Really, this season, that wasn't the case, but now you get to the postseason, and it's a different story. So what changed from the regular season to when you saw Hempfield in the postseason?
I think we just kept getting better, kept believing, doing little things that make a difference in trying to execute what we're supposed to be doing. So, like I said, playoff game against Pine Richland, that was the cleanest game we played. Hempfield, we knew, once again, a little, deja vu, come out and score runs. I'm like, okay, they're going to come back. So we just had to make sure we play a full game. And like I said, we answered the call, especially during the game that was, we got our runs and they came back and got their runs, and then we kind of can't answer to their scoring. And then, like I said, made key plays at key times, and then that's how you win.
I know throughout the season you've used a couple of different pitchers. Abby Telly, I thought, was pretty impressive, but it seems like you're going with a little bit more of the experience in the veteran and Brooklyn Koch. How has she taken her game to the higher level here in the circle during the postseason run?
Yeah, she like I said, she's hitting spots, just keeping them off pace. And I like that. I mean, it's once again, Abby's Abby's done well against when she's pitched against them. So we'll ride with Brooklyn, and I'm not afraid to use Abby if we need to.
Now, I know it's a little bit of a change to the schedule. You were slated to play the final 3 games on Wednesday. Rain did not allow that to happen, so you get pushed back almost 48 hours, not quite. You have a little bit of an earlier start time at 1. So how much did that change the schedule and how you had things mapped out? And is it better to have that extra time, or is it now kind of daunting?
I wish we would have played. Everything was kind of set. We got all the stuff that we wanted to put in and do. And then we tried, like yesterday, try to scramble and get a scrimmage. We got that kind of set up, and then it didn't work because of the rain. So, it's basically you have to kind of go with the flow. You got to be like water and just kind of move with it. And, but yeah, the extra days, hopefully it doesn't, not playing a game for so long. That's the hard part.
Talking to Brian Mesich, the head coach of the Norwin Knights softball team. So you knock off the top-seeded Spartans after you failed to defeat them in the regular season. I would imagine there's some similarities trying to knock off Seneca Valley, a team that also had your number during the regular season and one that really kind of limited you offensively. So how much can you take from the semifinals game plan and try to apply it now against the Raiders in the championship?
It's putting the ball in play. If we can put the ball in play, make them make plays, and we make our plays, and shoot for a low-scoring game, anything can happen.
And so you go against maybe the most decorated player in all of the WPIAL for softball, Lexi Hames. Not only is she a great pitcher, everyone knows that, but she rarely even gets to bat because she is so intimidating that often she's just given those intentional walks. How do you approach going against her both when she's in the circle and when she's at the plate?
Yeah, so she's impressive for sure. The biggest thing, like I said, just trying to put the ball in the bat together. The ball play, hounding, ball playing, bat bat playing, just trying to get to 2. I mean, she throws hard enough, it'll go. Just got to put the bat on it. And then, like I said, the hitting aspect, yeah, she's obviously, yeah. Last time we've player, yeah, we can. Yeah, you miss by a little bit, she'll make you pay.
So this is a special moment for you and for your players, obviously playing in this championship game, trying to get the first ever title in Norwin softball history. How do you balance enjoying the moment, embracing it, but also staying laser focused on what is the greatest opportunity that this program's ever had?
Yeah. So, and like when you kind of say that, it makes me like, oh boy, yeah. It is just another game. Now, have we been there? No. But in the aspect or the big thing, like now we're treating the rest of this as kind of icing on a cake. So we keep going and kind of try to, say all the time, pressure's only pressure if you allow it to be pressure. So hopefully, it won't be. It'll be loud. That'll be the hardest part tomorrow, is dealing with the amount of people that are there and just the atmosphere of that.
Well, Brian, we appreciate you taking the time. Thanks so much for doing this, and good luck against Seneca Valley in the championship.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.